Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I know it's been a little while, but I've been out of action for some of it. I was walking through the woods one day taking photographs of bluebells and things like that, and I tripped over a tree root, and as luck would have it, I fell both knees full weight onto a second tree root. Ouch. So I had a walking stick for a little while until my knees recovered, but it's taken quite a while for them to get back fully into action. And then on top of that, I went and strained a wrist. Unfortunately, my throttle wrist. So really speaking, this is the first chance I've had. I'm here at Laysdown. Had a nice ride down, and as I explained in the beginning of the video, I've been out of action for a while, so it's really good to be out and about walking and riding the bike. Laysdown, as you can see, is a seaside town. Very quiet at the moment because it's a weekday. Take a walk down to the water's edge. How do they put up that racket all day long? I'm shooting with the mobile phone, using a stabiliser, electronic stabiliser. Still not fully convinced about it because it's a bit of a pain to set up. Have a look over the sea wall in a moment. Not a great deal to see, the tide being out. There's one thing I have discovered walking along here. Yeah, what I've discovered walking along here, I'm carrying a haversack over both shoulders, and it wants something across my chest to hold the two straps in place. So that's one lesson learned. I'm not going to go climbing amongst the rocks, it's a bit dodgy at my age. Go round to this clear a bit. Nice bit of seaweed on that one. Yeah, nice sea breeze coming along the shore. Now I parked about half a mile away from this area, so I've had a bit of a stodge here and I'm going to have a bit of a stodge back. Well, I didn't like leaving the bike too near this area. Cross back over. Yeah, as regards stabilising the mobile phone, or any camera comes to that, seems to be a choice between balancing, which is very susceptible to being blown about by the wind, or expensive motors that compensate for level and roll. Flowers look nice at the moment. Yeah, it's a very nice new bandstand. Just a pity, isn't it? Nobody in there playing. I suppose that's for high days and holidays. Let's go up in and have a look. Make out I'm a one-man band. Well, not a very inspiring trip. That stabiliser for the mobile phone was having a few, I don't know, symptoms of being a nuisance. Yeah, get it all set up and you walk along, and the little bounce in your footsteps is enough to overcome the motors that's supposed to stabilise it. And you finish up with the camera usually pointing skywards and leaning left or right. I really don't know what else I can try. Just coming back to the Sheppey crossing bridge. I always try to come back via the old bridge, because as you can see the new bridge goes way up into the sky and it gets very, very windy. I've come across it a couple of times on the scooter. We got badly bucketed, so I choose the old road now. Only disadvantage coming this way is should the bridge be raised. It's one of these bridges that go up with the whole roadway. Plus the other advantage, if you're coming across it, you have to follow that main bridge, and you can't get off it for several miles. So I'll come this way, like an idiot. I've gone under it. Wake up, Don. Oh well, I'll have to do it the long way then. Getting a lot of traffic. It's school chucking out time. This particular road island is hated throughout all of Kent and beyond, known as the Bowater roundabout. It's got multi-lanes. As you see, it's controlled by traffic lights. You approach and get into one lane, and whilst going around the island you have to change lanes. It's a favourite place to bring in learner drivers. It doesn't look like an island while you're going around it, but believe me, it is. Having negotiated that one, we're now in the tail back from a second roundabout. Again, everybody is inching forward, trying to get in position. I could go left, but I have to divert even after that. I think I will. Because this looks pretty solid, doesn't it?